Welcome back to Talk Nerdy to Me, ladies and gentlemen, and the adventures of Oblivion Remastered with Vurlar. Now, last time when I started this character, we were on live stream, and some issues happened. There was no audio. I thought about starting the character all over again, but the truth is, I'm about 6 hours into the game, and that just felt like a chore more than like ooh, that sounds fun. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to continue on from where the live stream would have left off. Uh, right now, what that means is we've rescued Brother Martin, aka Sean Bean, and we are going to be heading back to Wayland Priory in order to get him back to Joffrey, who is with the Blades and knew his father, the Emperor, who is now dead. Can we not go? Okay, I was just say, can we not go this way? I guess not. All right. We'll just go down the mountain then. So there was an update to the game today. It's supposed to be mostly performance-based. So we'll see. The game does seem to be running smoother. But let's do a little test, shall we? Let's go ahead and switch it over to performance mode. Oh, quality mode. That's what I mean. Quality mode. And see if it runs any better. Maybe once those textures load in, it will. Not sure how I feel about it yet. It does seem to be running smoother, but a little hard to tell. So we're going to rock with it because that's what we're going to do. So there we go. We're caught up. We do have a level up. We're going to wait till we get to the Priory. We'll sleep, get a level up, and then I'm going to show you guys today how to get an item that most people miss early in the game. It's a good magic weapon. It's a good, very early, strong weapon. All right, so let's see. Which way do we need to head? Last time we did not necessarily take the roads that we were supposed to get to where we went. So we need to turn right. This is where we're going, is up here. We could fast travel, but what's the fun in that? You can see our path that we took here to get to Kvatch. Let's just make sure that that's the correct way. Yep. Make sure Sean Bean is with us. He is not, so we'll wait an hour. Okay, Sean Bean's dead. The official cause of death is Game of Thrones. I imagine that he's actually a non-killable character, but we'll go ahead and wait for Sean Bean. Sean Bean's still not here. Okay. Maybe he's waiting for us up here. Maybe if we fast travel. Because we did come down the side of the mountains. So I figured maybe... There's Sean Bean. Good job, Sean Bean. Blast. Well, he'll die eventually. Seeing how today, I say today, seeing how in a very soon episode we're probably going to be unlocking Frostcrag Spire, which is our own private little wizard's tower. We may as well start gathering up some herbs. I'm trying to see. I thought there was a quick button for the map, but there's not. Okay, we're once again facing the wrong way. So we have to go... Let's see. Now we're completely facing the wrong way. Okay, there's Sean Bean. I will say the sky is very pretty at night. We actually don't need to unlock Frostcrag Spire in order to start making potions. We actually can do it right now, but we're better off waiting. So there's Kvatch, which means this should be the Gold Road. Yeah, it's the Gold Coast, which is the Gold Road. It will take us up towards Skingrad. Can I not harvest that one? It looks very much like it's there. Alright, sorry Sean Bean, we'll get going. Put my sword away. I am going to switch back to performance mode just to see if I can notice much of a difference. Again, we're playing on Xbox Series X. So many flowers. There is a, I don't want to say big, there is a channel announcement coming in the next couple of days. By the time this episode comes out, we should be within a day or two of the announcement. I say it's a big announcement. Many people may not think it's a big announcement. And as always, all announcements subject to change. Turning my TV up a little bit because I can't hear it. Hopefully, well, by the time this episode comes out, let me think of what my schedule for the videos I have up already are. Yeah, by the time this video comes out, I will be, actually the day this video comes out, I will be in the hospital. Because as I've mentioned in other videos, I've got pretty major neck surgery coming up on April 29th. And then everything else, everything that week at least will be pre-recorded. And probably everything the week after will be pre-recorded. Depending on how I'm feeling, there may be a couple... Go, Sean Bean. Damn, dude. Why'd you kill the dog? As I was saying, before Sean Bean just murdered an innocent puppy. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Everything for the next week or two, starting next Tuesday, will probably be pre-recorded, like I said, for at least a week, maybe two. I could tell you that by the time you're watching this video, I believe it will be Wednesday. It's either going to be Wednesday or a Friday, because depending on what day that comes out, you're either going to be having already been able to watch it, or it will be out tomorrow. And that is Throwback Thursday's coming back, and we are getting back into Super Mario World. First part did pretty well, and somebody had specifically requested it, said, hey, we want more Super Mario World, and therefore more Super Mario World is what you shall get. So shout out Logan for the request. I recorded it last night. Had some issues at first. Actually had to switch the way I was... we're over encumbered. Had to switch the way I was recording it. Therefore, I had to start the game over. Luckily, we weren't that far. We were only after the first world, so I was able to beat it pretty quickly. Of course, I didn't do it in the video. The idea with that game was that every video I did was going to be one world. So, but not including the side levels. And so, in the upcoming video, or the recent released video, I show how to unlock the first real secret world. And then coming up, we will, in a future video... Why is that deer just standing there? I kind of feel bad for it now. Like, it didn't feel like fighting back. It just resigned itself to its fate. So anyway, enough about Super Mario World. Back to Oblivion. Actually, before we get back to Oblivion, the other game that is going on this channel right now is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Absolutely 100%, without a doubt, will be on my Game of the Year's list. It is a contender. I would still say I need to play more of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, because right now that's number 1 on my list, with Clair Obscur being number 2. This and Blue... Oops, don't want to hit him. Don't want to hit him. Okay. Oh, wait. We did want to hit him. It's a bandit. This and Blue Palace are the... Damn, dude. Are the other contenders right now for Game of the Year for me. I shouldn't say Game of the Year contenders. I should say top, we're talking top 10. But, these days, there's so many options for games. There's so many options for games that, of course, we're over encumbered. You know what we should do? We should sleep an hour and use our level up. Okay, we're definitely going to get strength up to 50. We'll get intelligence up to 50. And we'll get speed up to 60. Then I think we start taking intelligence. We'll max out intelligence. And we'll get strength up another 2. So now we should not be over encumbered. Let's see how much strength that actually gave us. That's an extra 20 pounds. So we went from over encumbered to not being over encumbered. So we will absolutely take it. We'll equip the Dremora field arrows. That's a pretty cool looking arrows back there. So we should be a good portion towards our next level up actually already. About a quarter of the way there. Some alien ruins over here, but we're not going to go in because I can tell you from experience, we are not ready. We are not worthy. Nightshade is very powerful stuff. But yeah, anyway, Claire Obscure 100% will be on my Game of the Year list. We are playing that one on stream, and then I'm chopping up the stream into videos. But if you want to watch it in real time, you can. If you want to watch it as a video series, you can. If you want to watch it both ways and really help the channel, you can. All right, let's go. All right, Sean Bean, let's make sure we're headed the right way. Take a look at our map. We are, but we kind of got a little bit off route. Okay, right over this hill should be the road again. That rat came out of nowhere. Standing stone, rune stone. Sure. We'll conjure weapons and armor. We'll also take advantage of all the flora growing around it. Let's check out what our armor is, too. I don't know. I mean, it's not the worst visual effects. Maybe just too much wibbly wibbly. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what these are supposed to be, but very clearly there's pickable flowers there. There should be something. But anyway, back to Clair Obscure. Expedition 33, as you may know it. I'm about probably 5 hours in. I made a short about how hauntingly beautiful the intro is. I won't spoil anything right now, but either go watch the short or go watch my video series, because the reason I'm playing Oblivion right now is because it just came out. And I feel bad for the developers of Clair Obscure because it kind of got buried behind the Oblivion release. However, according to the Steam numbers, I don't need to feel that bad. As in, it's doing really well. It said there was a camp over here, but it looks like it's off to our side. There's the camp. Fireball. Sean Bean. Save me, Sean Bean. I will take your lockpicks and I shall take your arrows. You know, if Sean Bean can't die, maybe it's, maybe we just take him with us. So let's just take a look at what that well did for us. It's not saying anything. All right, well, it's having an effect. Let's open our map again and get an idea. Going the wrong way. Completely the wrong way. Need to head towards Skingrad.
Well, look who we've got here.
Yeah, you better run. Like, bro thinks he's gonna beat me, but he doesn't have Sean Bean on his side. Vineyards, Imperial City. Do you need help, ma'am?
Good morning.
Are you stuck? Can I help you? Can I push her off? You're welcome.
I'm Bernadette Penniless. I work for Tamika. I grow grapes for her wines.
Okay. Rumors?
Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them.
Oh, me too.
I've lived here all my life. Grown. Bye.
Can we just steal this horse? No.
Morning.
Did you let your wife pick out your clothes?
Morning, sir. He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk. Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or a guardsman in the Imperial City? That Dennis Artilian is a little too full of himself. Sure, he's a captain of the guard, but I'm not impressed. What are you looking for?
Tell me about landmarks.
The castle is on a hill outside the walls, south of town. Shops and guilds are mostly inside the north walls, while the chapel, homes, and one inn are inside the south walls.
Okay. How about you give
What
me
are you looking
directions to the guilds?
The guilds are inside the north walls, to the west.
Okay.
You too.
Because I feel like if we're going to be a mage, we should probably join the Mages Guild. Just a thought.
Hi there.
Hi. Hello.
Over here.
How do you do?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
My children are starving. I can eat.
Here.
Thank you, Cap.
What rumors have you heard?
You're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't
I
you?
am.
The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? He's a fairy tale. The Imperial what? Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse. He's a fairy. Of course, it's all... Go ahead. Excellent. I accept. Well, isn't that sweet of you? Well, isn't that sweet of... Are you looking for him?
Yes, I want to work with him.
I think I trust you enough
With
to
a
tell you
guard
the secret.
standing right
To
there.
learn more about the Grey Fox, go to the Garden of Deriloth at midnight. Look in the waterfront district of the Imperial City. I can say no more.
Okay.
Blessings of Archay upon ye.
Sir,
What?
this man right here knows where the Gray Fox is. He's working for him. We do not need to go in the chapel.
Have mercy. Just one coin, Mitchell. Thank you. Blessings of Stendar upon ye.
Keep your blessings. I am looking for
Another scepter.
the Mages Guild. Maybe the alchemy shop can help us.
Me? I'm Falanu. House Falalu. As if that matters here. I don't know. Never seen that sort of route before. Head over to the Westfield Inn and talk to Sindarian. He could identify it for you, I'm sure. I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking.
So, actually, is this the first offense?
Let's assume no.
Then at least 500 gold.
That's nothing compared to Morrowind. Thanks. I'm listening. I'll take that, and thank you very much.
Okay, so she likes
My life
boasting.
is drab and wretched by comparison.
She doesn't like
You can't
that.
scare me. Not bad. Don't waste your flattery on me. Sure, that's cute. My life is drab and wretched by comparison. Not now, not... That's just talk. Oh, please. I salute you. Most... That's pretty... Don't waste your flattery on me. Good one. Not now. My life is drab. You're wasting your breath.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not now, not later, not... Is that so? Such adventure. Sure. That's cute. Good one. Not now. Gracious. What a hero. Is that so?
We have to get it to rotate. So...
Is that so? Such adventures. How I envy... Yeah. Don't waste your flattery on me.
So we're starting at 53.
Don't talk such rot. That's amazing. Oh, yeah. I get it.
We ended at 59. You won't let us go
That
anymore.
works for me. You too. What do you want?
Hey, our speechcraft's up to 12, so let's see what she's got for sale.
I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
All right, let's see. What do we want? Ectoplasma. We'll take some flaxseed for the restore magic.
An excellent deal. A bargain
Oh,
at
that was
any
expensive.
price.
Okay. We can come back when we're ready for the novice. Or is that what we already have? Do we already have novice? Because if we already have novice... Okay, we already have a novice mortar and pestle, so we can actually buy some of the other novice gear to go with it. I mean, that's 88. That's 88. And that's 88. But now...
Thank you for your business. You too.
We're over encumbered, of course. We can go to inventory. Okay, combine ingredients with similar effects to create potions and poisons. Your alchemy skill will make your creations more powerful. The more potions you create, the higher alchemy skill will increase. Use additional apparatuses to increase the strength. So because we've got all said apparatuses, we're good. So we just have to find 2 things that do the same thing. So if we go, let's say, bloodgrass, which we can either do nope, need to back out there. Okay, so bloodgrass does chameleon and resist paralysis. So if we find something else that does either chameleon or resist paralysis, we can combine the 2. That's a cure paralysis. We can do an onion and a pear. Those restore fatigue. Basically, your basic foods are going to restore fatigue. Okay, that's enough for now because we are over encumbered, but we can now sell them back to her.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Let's see. Potion of... Where is it? Ah, restore fatigue. There's there's one.
Deal.
Oh, there we go. This is what we just made.
A
56
fine
gold.
Thank
So
you for your
now,
business.
after just combining
day.
some basic ingredients that we can find essentially anywhere, we're able to frost salts. We are able to start paying off what we invested into it. Okay, we're 6 pounds overweight. Drop that. Our leather boots are broken. Okay, there we go. Just leave them on our floor. What's the big deal?
Only asking for a single coin.
We were kind of headed this way. Mages Guild. Here we go. Kick off the Mages Guild quest line.
Hi. What? Who are you? Ah, who cares? I'm Druya. You want something? Or you just practicing your Cyrodiilic?
I do think the Argonians look fantastic.
Adriana can make you a member of the guild if you can convince her to take her nose out of whatever book she's reading. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas.
Let's
Can
see
I
what spells
interest
she
you in
has.
some of my wares?
Open easy lock is better than what we have right now. Heal major wound is really good, but we are not a high enough level for it. Same with Soul Trap. Alright, we're not going to buy anything right now. See what she can do for training.
Pay attention, and you can learn a
Oh,
lot.
mysticism. Not going to pay 150 to train,
Good
though.
day.
Alright, let's go find this woman she's
Everyone
talking
Castle
about.
near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them.
Really?
Heard any news from the other What? Oh, is this about joining the Mages Guild? I suppose I could spare the time if necessary. You're interested in joining? Great things will be expected of you. Are you sure you're ready for it?
Yes, I want to join.
Then you are now an associate of the Mages Guild.
That was
You
easy.
must receive a recommendation from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may advance through the ranks of the guild. In the meantime, as a member of the guild, you now have full access to the guild halls around Cyrodiil. Only the Arcane University is close to you. It's been the home of the Mages Guild for the longest time. You should see the library they have there. It's the only place worth visiting in the Imperial City, if you ask me. I only make the trip of... There's at least one person in every guild hall who offers spells. Check at every hall to make sure you don't miss any. I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. My research occupies nearly all of my time. Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it?
Of course.
Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him about some notes he borrowed. You might want to ask around and see if anyone can be of some help. Let me know when he's back and you'll have your recommendation. He's an interesting fellow. Selena's Fascinus can tell you more about him if you wish to know. Selena should be around here somewhere. Have a look around.
All
You
right.
won't find
What does
better
she have that
prices
we
in all
might want?
Tamriel.
Her skills are much higher, so we probably can't handle any of them right now. Yeah, it costs 320 to cast it. That one's 539 to cast it. Oh yeah, and costs 2,500. We got some work to do.
Have Earthor see me when he gets back.
You want me? You sure? I'm Vigga. I'm Mages Guild, but I don't train or anything. He hasn't shown up here in a while. I assumed he was still out at Bleak Flats Cave, where... Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone's... You too.
Can I just... Yep. Okay. I can now just take... So you're kidding me, right? We just spent all that
I
money
heard some strange stories about
buying that
Count
stuff, and all we had to do was come
I'm
across
sure
the
they
street and
couldn't
get
be
it for
true.
free.
Maybe there's something strange going on. But Skingrad is a well-run city.
What's the news from the
I'd come back another time.
I think I'd rather take my chances with a disease than have that man try to heal me.
It seems Somerset Isle has become much more...
Good day.
Fantastic. Thanks for
We'll
asking.
take the stone.
Everybody's talking about...
Sure, we'll take crab meat. That's been just sitting in a barrel. Alright, let's figure out what we're gonna drop. Leather boots only weigh 1, but they're damaged. What do we got for weapons we can get rid of? Rusty iron bow. There we go. Take some bread, make some sandwiches. Alright, let's GTFO.
Greetings, apprentice.
Hello. Where's Urthor? I haven't seen him lately.
He's probably still out of the cave. Adriana hasn't let... I hear you got...
Yep, tell me about the
Oh,
cave.
dear. I just can't seem to remember where that is. A nice enough guy, I suppose, but somewhere else. Meaning somewhere far away. So he settled down in Bleak Flats Cave. Did all his work there and came back to town twice a week to check in. Hasn't been around lately, though.
So does this
Tell
guy
me more.
basically want us to bribe
How
him?
nice. It's just what I wanted. I appreciate the gesture. Oh dear. I just can't seem to remember. The guild can provide you with some training, but the best trainers are usually... Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard...
Alright, what can you train me
You've
in?
got a lot to
Ooh,
learn.
conjuration. It's expensive.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
You can if you've got some conjuration spells. Summon Scamp.
I'm here to help if you need me.
How are you? What? It's just northwest of Skingrad. Here, see it on the map? That's where Urthor wound up after Adrian told him he couldn't practice in the guild hall anymore. She probably doesn't even remember that. You might want to make sure she remembers, especially the part about it being her idea. I haven't seen him in quite some time, but then, this isn't the first time he's been away.
Okay, so
Good
now
luck
you're saying I
finding
should go
Urthor.
talk to that woman, right? The one who wants to give us the referral? Sean being awkward, but if we stay here tonight,
How goes it?
there's only the one bed.
Everyone's saying there's trouble in Kvatch. The whole town.
So I've heard.
Is it me or is it quieter around here?
Yes.
Have you heard any word about the other
What's new
provinces?
with you?
I ran into some...
You're here about that recommendation. Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. Well, we'll just have to do something about that, won't we? By we, I mean you, of course. I have something that may help. It's a basic fireball spell, in case you need to defend yourself. I'll be here when you get back. Good luck.
Kids of wizards.
Well met.
have led a
So she
boycott
just
of
gave us a
It
basic
seems
fireball
Somerset
spell,
Island.
but don't we already have a basic fireball spell? Okay, we've got Flare, which does 6 points of damage. We've got that equipped. She just gave us oh, I'm sorry. We have Flare, which does 6 points of damage. She gave us Weak Fireball, which does 5 points of damage on target for 3 seconds. So let's replace it. So now it should be fireball on there.
You
All right. Because of the time we spent with the Mages Guild stuff, we're going to fast travel out. We're going to bring Sean Bean with us to the cave. But then... Yes, set a marker. We'll bring Sean Bean with us to the cave, but then we're probably going to go ahead and end the episode once we get over to the cave, and that will kick off the next episode. Alright, I want to see the impact that this has. I don't see a difference. I did change it, right? Yeah, weak fireball is equipped. I guess we have to hit an enemy with it. It also kind of feels like she's setting this guy up for failure. Like, she tells him to go live in the cave. He goes to live in the cave. And now she's sending us in with a fireball. But... And now she's sending us in with a fireball. But... we'll figure out what's going on in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me, and we will see you then.